We'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Mr. Merriman, absent. Mr. Mattern.
Here.
Dr. Scarpone, absent.
Microphone.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Fiscal Officer, Ms. Morrison, absent. Solicitor, Mr. Lynn.
Present.
Mayor Mike Petrella.
Present.
Administrator, Mr. Kasigi, absent. Mr. DeStefano.
Here.
Mr. Spence, here. Mrs. Dameron.
Here.
Will everyone please stand for a moment of silence and the pledge? Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so the financial rules not here. I get a motion to appoint Randy Spence as administrator and/or clerk for this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence, yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Thank you. Council, we would need a motion to approve the minutes from our last meeting, November 21st, 2024.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence, yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Thank you, council. Is there anyone wishing to appear before council this evening? All right, moving along to our ordinances and resolutions, I will turn it over to our solicitor, Mr. Lynn.
First ordinance is ordinance 2024-82, temporary appropriations for the village of Wintersville, Ohio, Jefferson County, calendar year 2024. I believe this is a second read.
Yeah.
Don't we have to suspend the rules for that? That has to be in by the end of the year, since it's appropriations. Is that true?
That is not something I can answer.
Are we able to suspend the rules?
We are-
and move- Yep.
Well, there's only 4 of us here. But I think you should be, I mean, it's supposed, we had that discussion about 3 people versus 4 people before, or, I'm sorry, 4 people versus 5 people. There's a lot of emergencies in here tonight.
Yes.
I know in the past, I've given an opinion that we need to have 5 here for emergencies, but I don't think this is going to be a problem. Because I don't believe they'll be challenged. But I also think that best practice is to have 3/4 of the body here to suspend the rules. That's what I would.
So you don't think we'll have an issue?
I don't think we'll have an issue, but I also.
We know your opinion on it, but
I mean, my opinion is that it would be best to have 5 out of 6 here.
so if you want to suspend it, you still can.
Well, I say we suspend the rules because it's
I'll do it too.
for the budget.
Yeah.
It was probably,
Yeah.
and it's only temporary, but it was probably, the second reading was supposed to be at the meeting that we had to cancel because
Right.
everyone being sick.
You suspend the rules?
I'll suspend the rules for the second and the third read for ordinance 2024-82.
I'll second the suspension of the rules.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence, yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
So motion to approve ordinance 2024-82.
Second.
Okay.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence, yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Oh, excuse me. Next is ordinance number 2024-83, an ordinance providing for amending and revising the appropriations of expenditures for the village of Wintersville for the calendar year 2024 and declaring an emergency.
Motion to suspend the rules on ordinance 2024-83.
Second. Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence, yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Motion for ordinance 2024-83.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano. Mr. Spence, yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Next should be ordinance number 2024-84, resolution providing for transfer and establishing estimated revenue for the Village of Wintersville for the calendar year 2024 and declaring an emergency.
Motion to suspend the rules for 2024-84.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Motion approved. Resolution 2024-84.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Ordinance number 2024-85, an ordinance providing for amending and revising the appropriations of expenditures for the Village of Wintersville for the calendar year 2024 and declaring an emergency.
Motion to suspend the rules on 2024-85.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Motion to approve ordinance 2024-85.
Second. Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Next is resolution number 2024-86, a resolution providing for additional estimated revenue for the Village of Wintersville for the calendar year 2024 and declaring an emergency.
Motion to suspend the rules on resolution 2024-86.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Motion to approve resolution 2024-86.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Next is ordinance number 2024-87, ordinance providing for amending and revising the appropriations of expenditures for the Village of Wintersville for the calendar year 2024 and declaring an emergency.
Motion to suspend the rules on ordinance 2024-87.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Motion to accept ordinance 2024-87.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Resolution number 2024-88, a resolution providing for transfer and establishing estimated revenue for the Village of Wintersville for the calendar year 2024 and declaring an emergency.
Motion to suspend the rules on 2024-88.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Motion to accept resolution 2024-88.
So moved on 2024-88.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
And lastly, ordinance number 2024-89, an ordinance providing for amending and revising the appropriations of expenditures for the Village of Wintersville for the calendar year 2024 and declaring an emergency.
Motion to suspend the rules on 2024-89.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
Motion to accept ordinance 2024-89.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
All right. Good job, Jake. Moving on to our announcements. Our Christmas lighting contest winners. 270 Woodridge Drive, 643 Canton Road, 220 Meadowbrook, 317 Meadowbrook, 200 Stardust, 325 Springdale, and 105 Starkey. Those are our contest winners this year. Congratulations. I believe Tammy will get in touch with you for your $50 check. All right. Our Christmas sanitation schedule. Basically, we'll have a regular route besides Wednesday. On Christmas, there will not be any, there will not be trash pickup on Wednesday, the 25th. It will be pickup on the 26th. So don't panic on Christmas. Enjoy your day. And for New Year's pickup, again, Wednesday, January 1st, you will be picked up on Thursday, the 2nd. So again, everyone stay calm, enjoy your holiday, and we will have a lot of garbage to pick up on both Thursdays coming up. Finance meeting will be January 13th, 2025 at 6 p.m. I believe that's a Monday evening, and we're going to be starting on the budget. All right, on to reports and communications. We have the Mayor's Court report for the month of November 2024. The city revenue was $7,834. State revenue was $1,854. Other revenue was $83.99, bringing the total revenue to $9,771.99 for the month of November for Mayor's Court. Our police report for November of 2024. We had 128 complaints. Probably most of those came during the ham thing. 53 traffic arrests, 2 criminal arrests, 13 accidents, 13 cases, 12 alarm calls, 11 juvenile cases, 1 nuisance, 175 incoming calls, 3 parking violations, 1 vehicle impound, 4 canine requests, and 44 auxiliary hours. Code enforcement for November of 2024, we had 0 licenses this month. We did have 8 permits for a total of $425, which brings the total for the month to $425. Mr. Lockhart and Charlene are not here this evening. We do want to wish Mr. Lockhart well. He's had a little bit of health issues, so hopefully we will see him back here in 2025. We'll be praying for you, Mr. Lockhart. Moving on to the mayor's report, I'm going to combine my report with our administrator. We also want to wish Jesse a speedy recovery. I talked to his significant other last night and yesterday. He's doing fine. We took him a couple dumbbells that he borrowed today. I'm not sure what he's doing with those, but he's doing all right. Jesse, he'll probably be back to work in a couple days. So hopefully speedy recovery, but I will combine my report with his here. Let's see what Jesse had here. Obviously, we're still finishing up to install meters. Council, I did just pass out the letter that Jesse had prepared, and Jake did look it over that we're going to be sending out. We have roughly 150 meters left to install. We have done numerous things to get in contact with these people, talk to some of them. Some of them refused to let us change the meter, actually. They've yelled at our guys. So this is our next step to get this project finally completed. Obviously, we've had guys from the Steubenville Water Department. They've been assisting us in getting the other meters installed throughout town. This is saving us a lot of time and money. We do have them covered under our insurance, as they have been using a village truck a lot in the evenings. Water office, he is sending out bills. I know we are very close. I know everyone's going to be happy to start paying water bills online. Jesse and Jason did finish. Captain Fabian did a great job working on our new website. I believe probably by the first of the year here, we should be able to pay online. I think we are very, very close. Census has to finish a couple more things on their end, and once they tell us that, we'll be ready to pay online. We've been Deb, Tina, Tammy, and Natalie, they've all been getting email addresses and updating everyone's info in our system so that we have accurate emails, house addresses, phone numbers, everything, so that we have a smooth transition here. What else do we got in the plan? The policy and procedure, did everyone get a chance to look that over? We need to look that over. Everyone needs to make any changes, ask any questions they have, so we can try to get that approved by the end of the month or first of the year here, so we move forward. The village decided to go with Paul and Associates for our property/casualty insurance for 2025. Basically, as Jesse announced, the companies that submitted estimates with going with this, the village saved $9,798 in insurance for 2025. So, great job, Jesse. Very good job. All right. Next up, just want to thank all our guys. I know we have been short-staffed. They've done a great job on water breaks, handling sanitation, handling salting the roads. They're playing catch-up again with a short crew. They've been working a lot of hours, working well together. So I want to thank all our public works. I want to thank IWS for teaming up with us again to do the turkey and ham giveaways. The police department for volunteering their time, helping out with a little bit of traffic control. The Wintersville Fire Department for paying for the freezer and ice box. Kelly, she's been great to work with scheduling the freezer and donated free delivery. So I want to thank all of them. I want to thank the Indian Creek softball team for their help again this year. They came up, they did all the decorations up here with Tammy, helped decorate the tree. The girls had a lot of fun again this year, and we had much better weather this year. I want to thank Mimi Wilson and Keith Wilson and all their grandkids. They continue the family tradition of decorating the gazebo on Winter Drive. I personally love it because I drive by it a lot during the day and at night, so thank you guys very much. It's appreciated. I want to thank Matt Mazzaferro for getting all the snowflakes up with new lighting this year. We went with commercial grade lighting this year, which has done much better. There's a few, we're waiting on sensors to come in that are out at the moment, but once those come in, Matt's going to get those fixed. All right, hit on the finance meeting. What else we got? We have a lot of projects that are still getting completed, so everyone please be patient. Obviously, this time of the year, our main focus is day-to-day stuff, if we have water breaks, and obviously if we have snow, but we do have other projects in the works that we are working on, and we're going to be doing throughout winter, depending what type of winter we have. So everyone, please be patient with things. I want to thank everybody involved with the Christmas parade. Again, I think our total this year was 73 participants. It's our largest ever. It blew last year's number out of the water. I think we only hit maybe 60, so it was a lot. Most people I've ever seen, at least since even when I was a child, that's most people I've ever seen attend. So obviously it's growing every year. Thank Tom and Tammy and Bob for orchestrating it. Wednesdays in Wintersville, Beautification Committee, everybody that pitched in that weekend, the police. Everybody did such a great job coming together and working hard to get it done and very smooth. And obviously everybody really enjoyed it. I don't think you caught the Grinch this year, though, Chief. I think the new driver this year is what really got the Grinch away, if you want my personal opinion, but I might be a little biased, that's all. Council, do have a quick update. I know we have talked about this before when it comes to recreational cannabis sales tax revenue. So we've been working with other attorneys to get an actual answer on this, a direct answer from the Department of Taxation. So I'm going to kind of brief through this email. Basically, the Department of Taxation attorney has stated that the funds are not currently being transferred back to municipalities or townships. Instead, it looks like the funds are still at the state treasury. The Department of Taxation attorney indicated that the state is waiting for appropriation by the state legislator to release the funds. This means that the appropriation issue will likely get resolved during the state operating budget process, essentially by next summer, meaning the summer of 2025. There is also a risk that the recreational cannabis law, including how sales tax revenue is spent, could be changed during that state budget process. So that is the only update I can give on that matter at the moment. Obviously, as I just read, we will have to wait until summer to see where that's going to end up falling. But we've been on it trying to get our what we were supposed to get back as a village with, from the sales tax of having 2 dispensaries here in the village.
Do we have an idea of what that number might be?
Not really. Jesse and I kind of speculated, I guess to say formally being in the industry, I'm allowed to talk about it, right? Yeah, because I have no part in it now. We kind of ran some numbers that I had. It's definitely a significant amount of money that we would be seeing every month because we have 2 of them, and I'm not sure what the other ones, sales actually are. It would be it'd be thousands of dollars every month we should be seeing. That would, could go to a lot of things that you guys ultimately end up deciding how we spend it. So hopefully, cross our fingers. I've talked to our new state senator already, Mr. Chavez, about, keeping it local. It's a huge impact to the local economies. And like I said, for Wintersville, it will be an enormous amount of revenue long-term for us here. That, again, you guys, ultimately, we can decide probably every year how you guys want to spend that extra money, if we get it. Quick update, so new businesses, we did have 6 this year, so we want to welcome them. Everyone, please continue to support all our local businesses. I think we've had a total of now 31 new businesses in the past 3 years, so that's awesome. Hopefully we can continue to grow, and we have a few more I know are planning to open in 2025. Council, want to thank all of you, thank Jake Lynn. We've had in my opinion, a great year. Things have gone very well. Everyone's working together. We might not always agree on things, but we do what's best. At the end of the day, what's best for the village, and that's all that matters. That's the only reason we're all here. So, in Wintersville, I think the best is yet to come, in my opinion. We're all moving. We got a lot of jobs to get finished, but we're still moving forward. So we got a lot done, and looking forward to 2025 with everybody. So. That is all I have. That's all I have on the administrator report, so we will move on to unfinished business.
What was the final number from the aggregate?
On what?
On the electric and the numbers for the electric and gas? What was the aggregate? Did you have a meeting?
We didn't get a final number on it yet because all the numbers weren't run. We just had the meeting to propose it to council. And Penny, she's not here today, so she would bring it up, make a motion on that to move forward with it.
Yeah, I think it's all out for RFP now.
Yeah.
It was just an update. So once he gets those back to us, we'll be able to have, hopefully, he said within a couple of weeks, but I don't know with the holidays. I don't know how that's gonna.
And I think he was ballparking at about 20% savings
Yeah.
on bills.
Okay, 'cause
So that's what he was, that's without running any of the numbers.
Anybody else for unfinished business? All right. Moving on to new business.
Well, I got something to say, but you cut into some of it, so. I'd like to thank the village employees for their hard work and dedication this year. I'd like to thank council members, including the solicitor, Mr. Lynn, financial admin, Mrs. Morrison, and the administrator, Mr. Ksegi, who is currently out getting his second knee replaced, for working together and ironing out all issues that we were presented with this year. I would also like to thank the mayor for doing what he does best, being the mayor. I think it's been a great year for the village of Wintersville, and I look forward to 2025. Have a Merry Christmas and a safe and Happy New Year. That's it for me. Follow that.
I can follow that. Too good.
You crushed it.
I would like to keep continued prayers for Mr. Lockhart and for Bob Merriman and for Jesse, especially going through this winter and this holiday season. Sometimes it's good to be down. Sometimes it's not so good to be down. I also want to thank the crews for Wintersville. We had a very nasty water break right in front of my house. Wiped out a lot of stuff, but those guys were there and they fixed it, and I've seen them back 2 or 3 times repatching and blacktopping and taking care of it. So I just want to say thank you to all those guys. Teddy's my hero. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Anybody else?
I wish everybody Merry Christmas and looking forward to 2025.
Nope, same thing what Carmen said. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Just do it safe.
So the last thing I got is a reminder for the 23rd is our Christmas party here for the employees up here at noon. Everyone is welcome. And yes, please have a Merry Christmas and a safe and Happy New Year. And I say safe, if you need a ride, I might be overstepping here, but I know any other time the police would rather drive you home than to get behind a wheel of a car. So call them. They're nice guys. Even though they can't catch the Grinch this year, great guys. They will gladly drive you home. So please be safe on New Year's. Nobody has anything? We have no transfers. Don't think Melanie was cutting off the bills already, so we have no bills. So we just need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Mattern.
Yay.
Mr. DeStefano.
Yay.
Mr. Spence. Yay. Mrs. Dameron.
Yay.
All right. Our next meeting will be January 2nd, 2025 at 7 p.m. This meeting is adjourned.